Okay, welcome back to the command center. You dig, you understand me, man. Simon's jumping off, going down that elevator. You understand me, getting ready, handle some more business. Got that helmet to the side. Welcome to Anime Sunday. You dig, back to the command center. Y'all know what it is. It's Anime Sunday, Metroid Dread. Let's get into it. You dig? You understand me? What's up, fam? Here we go, here we go, here we go. What? Okay, yeah, man, we back with that Anime Sunday. Welcome back to the command center. My name's Quentin Reinhardt. Y'all know what it is. Look at my man. Yeah, it's Anime Sunday. Yeah, what? Let me find out. Y'all don't know who that is. Look, let me let y'all know what's jumping on, man. Hold on. Let me let y'all know how it's going down in the community. I hope y'all doing great tonight, man. Yeah, it's going down. Julie Brown, you understand me? Yeah, in the 2000s. Make it happen, fam. Okay, yeah, man, this is what we on, man. Look, tomorrow, you understand me? You understand me? Be on location. I got my first person shooter, man. Armati in the building. Y'all know how it's jumping off, man. We getting down, man. We're gonna be playing a new first person shooter, man, on Steam. They just released it. It's in beta. Man, I'm gonna be letting y'all get the name of that tomorrow, and I'm gonna be letting you too, if you got a power PC or gaming computer, can download this first-person shooter for free, the whole game. You understand me? It's multiplayer, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna be giving you guys the name of it tomorrow. We're gonna be checking it out. PC only, though. I don't think this. Here we go again. When I say get a gaming PC, man, you can see it's one of them games. It's one of them first-person shooters that's fire, that everybody online playing right now that you probably ain't gonna know about if you just playing on consoles. Yeah, unfortunately. You understand me? Look, Tuesday morning, you understand me? We come at you with that Metroid. I told you, as I said, we're not gonna miss no Metroid video this week. You see we on that Dread. Tuesday morning, I'm gonna report in with that Dread gameplay, you understand me, at that water boss, you understand me? Yeah, man, where everybody else missiles work, but mine don't work, you understand? Yeah. Anyway, man, Tuesday night, arcade night, and we got two videos that night. We're gonna be playing a super shooter. I don't know the name of it. It's one of them Japanese names, man. Y'all know what it is. You understand me? Wednesday horror. Oh my God, Wednesday. It's one of our spectacular VR nights. You understand me? We return to the MetaQuest 1 on Death Horizon Reloaded on that fusion reactor level. You understand me? Right after that level, man, these zombies coming at you so crazy, man. Yeah, man, you understand me? I hope you guys, speaking of VR, caught glimpses of them games I was checking out on the HP G2 Reverb. Man, them graphics, like I said, on that G2 Reverb is incredible, man. I gotta get used to the graphics again, man. You understand me? Like I said, that thing pushes the envelope past the graphical capabilities of the games that they got. They need to make out something specifically for that, because, man, it's showing past the graphical capabilities of the games, man. Yeah, man, I'm saying that's crazy, man. Yeah, G2 ain't no game, man. Pick you one up, man. Thursday, oh my God, Thursday, me and China, man, return with them AR glasses, man. We're going to be taking a look at them, another look at them AR glasses. We're going to be hooking them up to the monitor so you guys can see exactly what we see in the AR glasses. I'm going to also be trying to log on to Steam or Windows Mixed Reality with those glasses. We're going to do that right on location, you understand me? Either it's going to work or it's not, but most headsets that don't supposed to work hook up the same way and work. Yeah, they're not gonna tell you that though. Yeah, man, you understand me? You understand me? And fight night, a Friday night, y'all know what we playing, but I'm gonna let y'all get a look at it before we get out of here tonight. You understand me, man? Let's get into this. Let's get into this flick, man. Like I said, the new setup allows for multiple, you understand me? And Anime Sunday is one of them. You dig? Let me focus y'all down on our picture, man. Yeah, man. See, yeah, this new setup crazy, man. We can multitask, man. Hope you guys are doing great, like I said tonight, man. I'm gonna be zooming you guys in, so don't worry. You gonna see, you ain't gonna miss none of the festivities. We gonna shine some light. We just doing some inking tonight, fam. We ain't gonna get no whole bunch of stuff done. We just wanna continue to stay focused on our picture. You dig? You understand me? Yeah. Y'all see what it is, man. It's Tread at its best. Now let me get y'all up here a little more closer, man. Yeah, as I said, hope y'all doing. Man, you know they released that Metroid Prime remastered. You know, they remastered that Metroid Prime. So yeah. We're gonna take a look at that probably sometime next month. We're gonna take a look at it though. Believe me, we're gonna run it one time. I have not forgot, fam, about them two Metroids I'm supposed to make run by y'all. You understand me? So do not think I have forgotten about those two Metroids. We gonna run them by y'all. So do not we gonna mystery run them today. We gonna get this side right up in here. Let me bring y'all up a little closer so y'all can see exactly what's going down. You understand me? And don't miss nothing. We're gonna be doing this other side over here. We just gonna do a little inking, man. We just gonna get right in there. Let me lose these gloves. Hope y'all doing good, man. Ain't nothing else, you understand me? Jumping off anyway, man, as we return to inking this picture, man. It's gonna be one of our rawest pictures yet, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. On Anime Sunday, this is gonna be one of our rawest pictures yet. We got that bleach next, fam. Be not mistaken, we gonna report in to that bleach too. I'll probably be raffling in that picture off, man, because I ain't gonna be able, like I said, to hold all these pictures, man. You understand me? It's gonna be too many pictures. So we're gonna be asking a dumb question when we get finished with that picture, and whoever answers that dumb question correctly, we're gonna be relinquishing you dig that picture to them. You understand me? Yeah, man. Y'all know that's how it go, man. You understand me? Yeah, we're gonna get right in there, just like that there, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, like as I said, them games on that G2. So crazy, man. Lord, on Steam, man. Like I said, fam, I was playing that Propagation, and like I said, that's really like a 4-player arcade style shooter where 4 of you guys stand in a circle, and the zombies come to y'all, and y'all gotta protect each other. Yeah. They have, I think that game's, I want to say that game started out in one of them VR arcades, man. Yeah, I want to say that game started out in one of them VR arcades, man. Yeah, cause I remember arcades opening and they had games just like that game. So yeah. I want to say that game was one of the games that, you know, they got open VR arcades, Propagation, or games like Propagation. That's what it's a VR-based arena shooter that you can play with up to 6 or 7 or 8 people at a time. You go in there, they suit all y'all up, they give y'all all a headset with the guns. Y'all be in like a big warehouse type setting, and y'all like really stand in a circle, and they run the game. And man, yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. It was some big spot. I was cold in there for a minute, fam. Till them big ass spiders came out. I had to quit the game, man. I had to come up out of there. You understand me? Yeah, you know, I don't like spiders. So when the big spiders came up, I seen one go on the wall. I said, man, come on, man. I know they ain't got no spiders on here. So then here come a whole bunch of little ones. So I know they start me off with the little ones, you know what I mean? I say, well, let me get out of here now while they got the little ones going. Because I've already seen the big ones. You understand me? I ain't trying to see them up close. You understand me? Yeah, that game, the graphical capabilities, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. What's crazy is, man, I'm not new to VR, man. I come up out of there though. So what's that tell you? What's that tell you? Man, talk about the realism, man. Let me tell you this, man. Talk about realism, man. That was crazy there, man. Yeah, we are also, fam, going to return to that Herion. We want to get a lot of this inking done on this picture first. We're going to be practicing, continuing our practices with Clip Paint Studio on the Herion when we get a certain length through this picture. Probably halfway through the ink, and then we'll return. We'll start back on the Herion and then we'll go back and forth from this picture to the other picture. I just want to get most of this inking done, because the inking, believe it or not, fam, the inking is the hardest part of the picture. The color is gonna go fast. The color on the picture is gonna go fast. I try to get you guys a reaction video on that portrait that we drew, that color portrait, but you know what, man, they all haven't had the time. Unfortunately, everybody works these days for a living, so unfortunately they're trying to wait. They're trying to wait until all of them can view it at the same time. So they're gonna let me know. One of them's supposed to be filming it for me, so depending on when all of them can get to see it is when I'll come back and let you guys see the reaction video. Cause yeah, we want some reaction from that portrait. That was a nice color portrait, man, for that we drew for my friend, man. You know, yeah, that was crazy, man. Her mom had passed, you know, and that was a portrait of her mom, color portrait of her mom that I had drew for. And man, let me tell you, man, you did. I wish I could have been there to see her when she opened it and looked at it. I wasn't even there. I had to drop it off to her, but I wasn't there when she opened it up. But she did say she was going to get all of them together, and all of them was going to view it at the same time. And when they did, she was going to film it. So when I get that reaction video, I'm going to be definitely sharing it with the channel. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And I hope you guys, man, are doing great, man. Yeah, man, tonight, man, nothing else to do anyway, you understand me? What? Yeah, man, everybody on that PSVR 2, man. It's crazy, man. It's jumping off, man, at PSVR 2. Everybody's talking about that Gran Turismo 7. You know, we got that drive. We're supposed to be taking a look at that drive club. Unfortunately, we didn't do Saturday night race night, excuse me, this week. We're going to return to that same game, Wipeout Fusion, next Saturday night. I wanted to get into that. I wanted to really get that HP jumping. So now that we got that really jumping, I'll be coming at you guys with games on that. And all the other helmets. So now that I got it up and running, I'm still learning, fam, the recording situation in the helmet. So I'm gonna get better at that. That's why I put a lot of videos. I'll be trying to record. That way we don't go out. You know, it's a much better way to film what's going on in the helmet. I don't have to worry about the helmet going out and you guys not being able to see what I'm doing, you know. Yeah, by filming inside of the helmet. I was trying to do that with the Quest, but yeah, it's crazy with it. It's crazy difficult with them other helmets. Some helmets is easy to do it with, and then the Quest you can do it, but there's no sound. So you gotta hook a mic and all types of stuff. You just gotta go through a lot of stuff. That's why mostly when we playing on the Quest, I mostly just go ahead and cast. You know what I mean? The picture. You know what I mean? To y'all. Yeah, and if we go out usually I get a signal saying we went out, so in the helmet, so I can come out, recast, and get y'all back in there. Yeah, man, but everybody's talking about we're gonna get into that Drive Club VR in the PlayStation VR 1 helmet. So yeah, stay tuned for that, man. But we're gonna be playing with that steering wheel, and we're gonna be taking a look at that same steering. I'm not for sure if that T180 works with the PS5, but I've seen 2 other steering wheels that I'm gonna be bringing at you guys. We're gonna be taking a look at them Fight Night Friday night. I'm gonna be showing them to you, and you guys can pick them up. They're gonna be PlayStation 5 fight sticks and PlayStation 5 racing wheels. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. Make sure you don't miss Fight Night Friday night. We're gonna take a look at some of the wheels that they got, and some of the at least 2 fight sticks and 2 different wheels. Now, one of the wheels is you gotta be a racing sim fan for one of these. One of these wheels is gonna be well over $1,000. It's a Formula 1 wheel for the PlayStation 5, and then there's other wheels like a regular race wheel, like the ones I use. Now, yeah. Now this, that Formula 1 wheel is for racing enthusiasts. You know what I mean? I mean, guys that's got them setup rigs, racing rigs. You know what I mean? It's really for them type guys. If you like racing, you got a racing sim. I can see a guy that went out. That if he done went bought all that stuff, he ain't gonna have no problem buying that Formula 1 wheel. And what's after, you know, them Formula 1 wheels are real steering wheels. That's what's crazy about them Formula 1 wheels that you buy to race with on them sim racing rigs. Those are real. Those are attached to a real Formula 1 race car. That's why they cost so much, man. You got your readouts, your thermometer, all types of stuff. Everything works on them. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I didn't know that. So I was talking to somebody, and they was like, yeah, man, those are real racing wheels, man. You can attach them to a real Formula 1 car. They're going to run it. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. And they got one for the PlayStation 5. I forget the name of it. And it came out right when the PlayStation 5 first came out. But I'm gonna go back in there and look it up, and we're gonna check out 2 fight sticks and 2 race wheels specifically for the PlayStation 5. So you guys, yeah, stand by for that. We're gonna go through that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They got so much stuff coming out so fast, though, man. You know what I mean? Now we got the PSVR. Here come that Resident Evil. I said that all last year, man. I said that all last year. I said, man, watch them put Resident Evil 8 in VR. And then not only did they do that, fam, they come with another remake of Resident Evil Biohazard 4. A whole different remake. Because they actually could have went with the Oculus Quest version of that game. Instead of PlayStation, instead of Sony going with that version, they redone the game again for the PSVR 2. Man, that's crazy, man. It's raw, man. Yeah. We're gonna be picking it up later in the year, and we're gonna pick up what with the hottest game that's out for the stuff. So be not mistaken, we're gonna cover it probably middle of the year. We'll be VR, PSVR 2, but we already good. We on Steam with that HPG 2. We ain't missing nothing. Believe me, man. It's crazy on Steam with that G2, man. When we start getting into these heavy games on there, you gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's crazy, man. PC VR ain't nothing topping PC VR. You understand me? Like I said, if you coming from a high-end VR helmet with like the HPG 2, nothing's gonna amaze you. You understand me? Not like that. Nothing's gonna amaze you, cause you already like I said, that G2 helmet, man, it's pushing past the graphic capabilities of the software. I'm looking at the game in the helmet. I'm like, man, I can see the makeup or how they made it. They need a more higher graphical game for that helmet, because the graphics that they got for it's like playing Tekken 2 on the PlayStation 4. You can see the blockiness. Yeah, the helmet, it showed too good for the graphics that they got in the games. That robot game, that first-person robot game shooter, that the graphics in that game was crazy. That was up to par. The other shooter we were playing, I already knew. That's just a popular shooter that's on Steam that everybody plays. I wasn't looking for graphic capabilities in that game. Now that one that we was gonna run, that Armored Core or what was that? I forgot the name of that game with the mechs that we were gonna play. It worked, but nobody was available. It's an online multiplayer game. That's why I hate these online multiplayer games. I don't think there was even a campaign mode in that game because it kept searching for other players, but nobody was playing the game. So I just came out of there because it could never find nobody to play the game with me. So you gotta, yeah. I could never, I guess people, and don't be surprised since games like that, it's not going to be in service long. They're going to shut the server down and because nobody's playing the game. And I can't imagine why nobody wasn't playing that. You should see, man, when I got in there, man, on that HP, and I'm looking up at these mechs, they looking like Transformers. I'm like, why? What? Ain't nobody playing this? It's taking that long to find another. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Nobody's playing it though, man. You know, there's so many games on Steam though. There's so many games, period. VR games, regular games. Yeah, it's so many games. You got so much to choose from, man. You could never go through the whole library, man. It's too many games, man. Steam kind of like that Hyperspin drive I got. Over 300,000 games. Man, they got probably more than that, man. Steam got a lot of games, man. The Steam library is huge, man. It's real huge because you got too many categories. You got a lot of categories, man. Yeah, every time you choose a different category, you're going to get 1,000,000 games in that category. You understand me? Yeah, and you got to keep in mind, these games are just in this category. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's crazy. Soon you change categories, you got another whole list, 1,100,000 games in that category. You understand? Type in first-person shooters on Steam and watch how many first-person shooters. They're never ending. They're never ending. It's crazy, man. You got so many demos on Steam, you'll never buy a game because you could never get to all the It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I swear to God, man. It's crazy. And you got a lot of free-to-play games, too, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, so you could buy a VR helmet, a PC VR helmet, and never have to buy a game. They have a lot of free-to-play VR games also. You done bought everything. They figure you spent all that money for that PC to run that, and then the helmet too. We're gonna let you play some games for free. Yeah. That's a nice thing. You understand me? They should. You understand me? Now, Sony and Microsoft do that now. You can get on the PlayStation Store and play. They got free-to-play games now. But I remember a time they did not have free-to-play games. You just had to buy a game or you had to play a demo of a game. You know what I mean? I remember when Sony didn't even have free-to-play games. They got that off Steam. Yeah. Both of them did. Microsoft and Yeah. I remember back in the day, fam. Them magazines, them Game Informers that I always be talking to you guys about. Go to GameStop about. Them magazines, man, used to come with demo discs with games. Man, everybody would run out and get those magazines just for the demo discs that were in the magazines. You know what I mean? Because they knew they was gonna get about 9 demos on one disc. And most of the games that were on them demo discs were the games that they were covering in the magazines. So man, those magazines were hugely popular then. You couldn't keep them in stores, man, because they had them demo discs in them, and each demo disc had about at least you at least gonna come out of there with like 8-9 demos on that disc of different games, brand new games. Every time that magazine came out. Game Informer, I think. Yeah, Game Informer. Yeah, man, they stopped doing that, man. I don't know why they stopped doing it. It's some people, though, that still got some of them discs, man, to this day, man. They worth money now. The demo discs, they worth money. You'll be surprised what's worth money, man. If you hold on to it long enough, man. You understand me? Yeah, they just remade. You understand me? You understand me? Dead. You understand me? You understand? Yeah, man, this is a masterpiece. I was taking a look at that other game too. That's kind of like this game for the 5 and for the PC. Celestial Protocol. Man, it's great. That is so much like Dead Space. It's crazy, man. That is so much. I think the same people made that game, that made this game, made that game. I'm not for sure, but I'm wanting to say it's the same people that made that game. Now, we're going to be picking that up later on in the year. Also, we're going to pick up Returnal, that it has been released on Steam. And, man, it's crazy, man. Yeah. I told you, man, I seen about 9 PlayStation 5 games on Steam today. That Spider-Man Miles Morales, that a lot of other games that were strictly for the PS5. Now they are all on Steam, and they are available. Yeah. Be patient, man. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. Everything comes to Steam, man. I'm gonna tell you what hasn't came to Steam yet, though. Let me tell you what has. That Call of Duty Vanguard. That game is not on Steam for some reason. I don't know why. It's on all platforms. I had it mixed up. It's on all other platforms, but it is not on Steam. I cannot find that game on Steam. All other Call of Duties, I've seen Call of Duties I ain't even never heard of on Steam. But that Call of Duty Vanguard, for some reason, that game is not on Steam. You can find it in the Microsoft store. You can't find it on Steam, though. For some reason, that game is not listed on Steam, man. I don't know why. What's with that, man? Yeah, I don't know that's one game I can say that came out that I ain't seen on Steam yet. Now I don't know what the deal is with that, man. I'm gonna actually check again. I got the game already on my computer. Thanks to the first-person shooter generic guy. Yeah, he put it on the Alienware M15. And I came to you with it. I showed you guys it, but I did not know at that time that game was for all platforms. One of my viewers had mentioned it, and because since I couldn't find it on Steam, and first I could have sworn I had heard when that game came out that it was going to be exclusive to the PlayStation 5. I could have swore I heard that, but maybe Microsoft that was when Activision. That was when around the time Activision had bought out. Microsoft had bought out Activision. You know, that was around the same time. So I don't know what happened with that, because the game ended up being for every platform except for Steam. It's not on Steam, man. Yeah, I'm like, man, I cannot find that particular Call of Duty is not on Steam. Every other Call of Duty, including Call of Duties I ain't never even heard of, like I said, on Steam, except for that one. I don't know what that is, man. But I can't honestly say that's the first one. That's the first game that I looked for that ain't on Steam. We had to go on another network and get that game. Yeah. Now I could have downloaded it on the Series. You know, I got the Xbox Series X. You know what I mean? Very rarely do I play the Xbox Series X because I got all of those games on the Power PC, on the gaming, everything, and my computer is linked with the Xbox Series S. So it's linked with my Xbox. So everything I got, my Xbox pops up on my computer every time I turn it on. So yeah, I really don't have to go to the Series S. My computer is 144 and I can push it to 165 hertz. That Xbox Series S is locked at 120 frames. So yeah, do the math, man. Yeah, which one would you want to play on? Yeah, I'm already past the capabilities of the Series X with the PC. Yeah, so yeah, and then I got the same games. Only games that you would really go to, that I would have to go to the console for, is exclusive games to the console, which are not a lot. Yeah. Most Microsoft games are going to be on Steam. Most everything you can play, like I say, most everything you can play on your Xbox, you're gonna be able to play that on Steam. But except now, one that I have found, which is that Call of Duty Vanguard. I have not seen that game on Steam. If somebody have seen it on Steam, type it in the video, in the comments, man. Let me know, man, cause I ain't found that game yet. That's the only game. That's the only game on Steam that I looked for that I didn't find. All other games, if they wasn't exclusive to a console, they are on Steam. Every other game. Yeah, including a lot of games. Now, check this first-person shooter we're gonna do tomorrow. It's free if you got a gaming PC, like the last first-person shooter that we played last first-person shooter night, Monday night. But they're PC only. This one is still in beta. It's a nice first-person shooter. Man, it's crazy, man. Everybody's playing it. They just gave the game away for free, so to get a lot of people playing. And let me tell you something. They playing it, man. They playing it. You ain't gonna have no problem finding no team playing at this game, man. It's crazy, man. It's kind of just like that World War III, but it's a little bit different. I gotta get the name of it for you guys though tomorrow, man. We get the game. We're gonna me and Armani, first person shooter guy. Well, we're gonna be on location with this super first person shooter for y'all. You dig? You understand me, man? Do not miss it. Yeah. Oh my God, we got a lot done that quick, man. That's crazy, man. What? Okay, is that gonna be? Yeah, we snapped on this picture, man. I think that's gonna be, yeah, I think that's gonna be a ball. Keep that like that, man. Hope you guys, as I said, doing great tonight, man. We had to get this Anime Sunday in. We done missed two Anime Sundays. We was playing a game on Anime Sunday. You know, a while back I used to play a game first before we started. It would always be an anime game. And I just remember we was playing a mech game, Zone of the Elders in VR. We was playing it. We got to the last level of that, and we never did get back in there and beat that game. I might go back in there and come at you with that last level of that Zone of the Enders for my guys that followed me through that whole game. And we got to the last level of that game. And something happened. I don't know what happened. We had to come up. We stopped doing that. I think I had another program interfering with that with that time frame, so I had to quit doing that. Yeah. So yeah, I think I had another program coming in. I think it was Tuesday Night Arcade Night. If I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah. If I'm not. Yeah, we had to start something else up, so I had to eliminate that program because we was getting ready to start something else, and we were just so happened we had got to the last level we had got to the last level of that Zone of the Enders. Yeah, if you know that game, that's a crazy game, especially in VR. You are in the mech, flying around. You looking up at the head of the mech. You understand? It's crazy, man. I'm talking about, man. Hey, PlayStation put you in there, man. I ain't gonna lie. PlayStation put you in there. By the way, that was my first VR headset, the PlayStation VR 1. And let me tell you something. When I put that thing on, I said to myself immediately, I said, they could sell 100 million thousand of these, and they did, because now they're coming out with another one. You see what I'm saying? So it had to do good. I can't, like I said, man. Here I go, man. I cannot figure out why Xbox ain't jumped on that bandwagon. Everybody else jumped on. Maybe they got their reasons, but I'm gonna tell you something. Can you see them jumping on that bandwagon? I know loyal Xbox fans that would love a VR helmet for the Xbox Series X or the Xbox Series X. Right now, yeah, man. I know it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Sony making a killing out that, man. They should go and get in there and jump on that bandwagon and make that extra money, man. You know, it's money to be made right there. So they got a lot of fans, and they had a lot of loyalists that was waiting on them. You know, because for a while there, they had mentioned that they was gonna release one. You know what I mean? And man, they let them fans was mad when they didn't release that when they didn't release that VR helmet, man. That was crazy, man. They was waiting on that, man. And I guess, like I said, man, when I first started hearing about the PSVR, they was calling it something else by a code name. That Microsoft was in there with a helmet too, but they never came out with it. Only the PSVR 1 came out. So I'm like, what happened to that helmet that Microsoft had, man? Because it never came out. I'm like, man, I know I ain't tripping, man, because I stay informed on the gaming situation, man, especially something like that. You know, I've been playing games, man, for a long time. I mean, we was waiting on something hugely different, you understand me, and VR brought it to the community, man. It put you dead in the game, you understand me, so you can't beat that, man. Nothing's gonna top that, man. You understand me? Ain't nothing gonna top that. Then I heard a lot of people that ain't never done it talk about it. Then when they get in there, it's a whole different, yeah. Then it make a lot of people sick too, though. So I feel them people, you know what I mean? If it make you sick, don't get in there. Because everybody can't, believe it or not, do that. It makes some people sick. I know people that went and bought that device, and when they bought that device, they didn't know that they was going to be able to feel what was going on. I didn't even know it until I got it. I'm like, oh my God, this kind of a bit much, man. I even said it, man. Because if you don't like heights and stuff like that, don't go get no VR, because they gonna show test your nerves with that, because it's gonna be times when in games you're gonna be high in the sky. It's gonna be all types of you'll get over some shit in that VR helmet. Yeah, you will. You'll get over something in that VR helmet. Yeah, but them spiders, like I said, I had arachnophobia. When them spiders came down, I took the helmet off. I said, man, and I'm not even I'm a bat. But I can't do with them spiders, man. I had to come up out of that propagation when I seen them spiders. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. And that's how real they look. Now, if they would look like fake little spiders, yeah, I could do them. No, not these spiders, not in that HPG too. Yeah. I'm glad I ain't have no vest that allow you to feel what's going on in the vest. Oh my God. Yeah. Glad I wasn't playing the PSVR helmet, because, you know, they got that rumble on there, and anything, you really don't even need that, because you're going to think you felt it anyway. Yeah. You're going to think you felt it anyway. That's how them VR helmets is, man. They're going to make you think. They're going to make you think you felt that. You ain't even feel it. But it fool your brain into thinking somebody hit you. You know what I mean? And Lord forbid if you have anything on you that thumps when you get hit in the game. Oh my God, you got hit. You got hit. It's real. Yeah, it's crazy, because it's gonna kind of make you think that anyway. You're gonna swear up and down you felt that, but you ain't feel nothing. But your brain saying you felt it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Especially if you new to it. You know what I mean? I always love to have somebody come over that ain't never done it before. I like to get them on film, because it's, boy, you finna have something to talk about. And you never get that again. You never get that again. You're only gonna get that one time. You're only gonna get that on that first run. The response is never the same as the first run. Cause they've done it already now. You know what I mean? But that one time, that first run, man, get that on film, man. Cause it ain't gonna be like that no more. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy. Yeah, but like I said, man, we got some good stuff coming up. You guys stick around, man. It's going down in the command center. You understand? Man, look at this brick, man. What? You understand me? What? We got service coming in there, baby. You understand me? Yeah, it's going down. Man, we getting it in, man. This going, like I said, fam, this is gonna be one of our best pictures, man. This is gonna be one of our, you mark my words, this is gonna be one of our best pictures yet. Watch I tell you, man. I'll draw Samus many of times, man. Many of times. And let me tell you something. The Samus pictures, them pictures always come out these pictures always come out spectacular, man. Let me tell you that when I tell you that. These pictures always come out miraculous, man. You like, man. And then you figure out why they did them like that. If you an artist, you figure out why they like in this picture everything's black in the background. You figure out why they done the picture like that. If you drawing the picture, you be okay, I see why they inked that out right there. They wanted this to stand out. You understand? Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They raw every picture of Samus I draw. I see exactly why they put her in that position. If you draw you are and you know about shadows, you know exactly why they did that. You know what I mean? You're like, man, okay, that's gonna make us stand out. Real Mega Man. If you know Mega Man and Samus, they gonna always look raw. They ain't gonna, man. Mega Man, Zero, characters like that, anime characters like that, they always gonna look raw. I'm telling you, you can't mess them up. Yeah, and Samus is one of them characters, man. You know what I mean? That you ain't gonna be able to mess her up, man. No, the way they draw her every time, she gonna be raw. They're gonna put her always like Spider-Man. They do him like that. They always got Spider-Man in a nice position, swinging at the right angle from a building with the right background. Every time, man. Every time. Now I went through a thing drawing Spider-Man. Man, let me tell you something, man. I used to love Spider-Man. I don't know a kid at that young age that didn't like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is usually, and that's an American hero, and man, he one of the most popular superheroes. Man, you see PlayStation, you see what? Yeah, Miles Morales. What? Yeah, they ain't playing no games, man. Yeah, they ain't playing no games, man. You see what it is? That's why they got Spider-Man. We're gonna close that off. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I draw minis of Spider-Man pictures. And I'm gonna tell you this, they always got Peter Parker in that position, in that right position, you understand me, with that right background, man. But they always got him swinging at an angle. And you wonder, man, I wonder why they can't stand him straight up. He look a certain way standing straight up. You know, I don't see, you look in the comics. If you don't believe what I'm saying, look in the comics. You'll never see a picture of Spider-Man just standing straight up. Very rarely will you see him like that. They're gonna always have him at a action angle. Always. Well, he don't look right standing straight up. The suit don't look right. You know what I mean? The suit look kind of funny. Yeah, it's just different, man. They ain't gonna even put him on look for pictures like that. You know what I mean? And they ain't gonna do that because he don't look like Spider-Man usually looks, standing up in the suit. So they always draw. That's why they always draw him at an angle where he either fighting or swinging away from something or throwing a punch. But he gonna always be crocked up. You know what I mean? His legs gonna always be bent at an angle. He gonna always be swinging that web 90% of the time, man. It's the angle they got him draw that make him look wrong. Yeah. Now you mark my words. You try to find a picture in a comic book of Spider-Man standing straight up. You ain't gonna know how. You never find no. Tell you the truth, you're not gonna find too many pictures of any superhero standing straight up. Yeah. They only really do that in anime comics. You ain't gonna find too many pictures of no American comics. Hulk, Iron Man. He's always flying with them beams coming out his hand or shooting out his shoes. Tony Stark. American comics always be at an angle and they always be in battle mode. You don't hardly never see them walking, standing straight up in them type of modes. I mean, them type of angles.
if you do see them like that, they in a screen talking to another superhero, and they're gonna show you their whole body. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, I know how comics go. I've been drawing a long time, man. And I see why they don't show them like that. You know what I mean? But look for, you test my theory, look for a picture of Spider-Man standing straight up. Or any superhero, American superhero. Any American superhero. Look for them standing straight, a picture of them standing straight up. And that's it. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you got a drawing book, or a sketchbook with them in it, you'll see them standing up in that because they want you to know how to draw them standing up. But other than that, you ain't going to see them in the comic books like that. You ain't going to see them like that. And then most of the pictures in your drawing book are going to be at an angle. But they're going to give you a rare picture of them standing straight because you got to know how to draw them and how the uniform look. But I'm going to tell you something. Try to locate one of them same pictures in the comic book. Yeah, man, it's gonna be, good luck, man. Good luck. I done it. Now you'll find plenty of them type pictures in anime comics. Not in American comics, man. Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, they always at an angle, man. And they always in battle mode. You know what I mean? Yeah, they always in battle mode, man, in them comics, man. Cause I done had millions of comic books, man. That's what I was gonna do at first, be a comic. Man, cause man, I could draw them pictures exactly like they look. Yeah. Some of them better than the book. Got that many of times, man. Yeah. Can draw them I done drew them so many times. I can now draw them, a picture of them out of my head, doing something that ain't even in the comic book from drawing them so much. Yeah. So I got more into tell you the truth, I got bored with American comics and started drawing anime comics. You understand? I draw them so much, man, and it was behind the comics so much. I got tired. Batman, Robin, Spider-Man, Superman, Wonder Woman, you know what I mean, back in the days, you understand? Yeah, I just got tired of the American, not that they bad superheroes, they great superheroes, I just knew them all my life. I was looking for some stuff I had never heard of, something new, man, you know what I mean? So, and them comics definitely presented something new, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you something, in the anime comics, they always fight demons and anime. They always fight demons and stuff. American comics, they always fight another alter ego bad superhero. You know what I mean? But in them anime Japanese, they always fight demons and spirits. Always, man. I'm like, man, yeah. So it's kind of like two different whole. They fighting in the spirit world. They might be vampires fighting werewolves. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They always fighting some demons, man. And then came back to life. You understand me? They always fighting the undead. Not too many American comics deal with that. They mostly fighting other superheroes. You know what I mean? That like Galactus. You understand me? Apocalypse, you know, they good, they raw, but you know they still superheroes, alter egos, bad guys. You know what I mean? But here these Japanese people are fighting people that died. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. Mostly all the time, it's dealing with some spirits or some demons. So yeah. So that was something new to get into. Man, we almost got this whole side complete. It's crazy. Yeah, man. But I hope you guys are enjoying our trip back to Anime Sunday. You dig? You understand? Like I said, fam, we're gonna take a look at that Metroid remaster. Man, that's a masterpiece. We're gonna take a look at that. I got all those games, so sometime next month we'll take a look at it. We're gonna just take a short look at it, but I'm definitely gonna come at you with them 2 Metroids. Matter of fact, I'm gonna probably be coming at you with one of them special Metroids Tuesday after we get through playing Metroid Dread. It'll be followed by one of them Metroids. The video will be followed by one of them Metroids that I was telling you guys about. Then we'll get the other one in the following week. So it's gonna be 2 Metroid videos Tuesday. You're gonna have Metroid Dread, and then you're gonna have probably Metroid Prime 2D. Yeah, it's crazy. And then next week, when you have Metroid Dread, you're gonna have Metroid Return, Samus Return. Yeah, so you can have a look at both of the games. We know Metroid, but you'll have a look. We know Dread, but you'll have a look at Samus, the fan-made based game that got a cease and desist order, man, from Nintendo, man. That guy was on something, man. I'll tell you what, it took that guy about 10 years, they say, to make that game, man. He did a spectacular job on that game, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Yeah, man, he thought about everything, man. You know, because in Metroid, you gotta think about, okay, what if they get trapped down here and they don't got no bombs to get out of here? You gotta think about stuff like that. You gotta think about traps like that in that game, you know what I mean? Because you get stuck somewhere and not have the proper weapon to get out of there. They gotta make a way so you can get out of there. Yeah. So you gotta think about a lot of aspects in that game, man. You understand me? Yeah. And they really have it to where you are not gonna be able to get nowhere without the proper equipment to move in that area. You know what I mean? So that's how they try to keep it. But like Dread is amazing because you can get places in Dread before it's time for you to get there. You know what I mean? You can't do that in no other I ain't never seen that in no other Metroid. But Dread. Dread is the first Metroid I ever seen you can get somewhere that you don't supposed to be before you supposed to be there. Yeah, that's the first one. The Dread is the only one Metroid that I've ever seen you can do that. Because usually you're going to be trapped because you're going to get in a position where you ain't going to have the proper equipment to get out of there. If you get stuck, you stuck. You got to start the game over because you can't get out. And it's not going to be a way for you to get out of there because you ain't got the super jump that required you to be on that level in the first place. Yeah. Dread, you can do that. You can get to levels that you don't supposed to be at. I've seen them do it by pulling off certain tricks. And they'll get to certain bosses before it's supposed to get to them bosses. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, how do you get to that boss before he supposed to got? Yeah, he ain't even got to, you understand me? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, they do a lot of changing with these new games, man. And ask any Metroid fan, any true Metroid game player, they're gonna tell you.